I'm not going to say don't shoot your shot, okay? Yes, shoot your shots. Shooting your shot doesn't necessarily mean you go and meet a guy. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mabel, and here on my channel I film about family, relationships, beauty, and lifestyle. I also like to do vlogs. I share my opinions on things that are happening, that I see, topics that I see and I like, and basically I just share things that I feel like whoever is watching me will learn a thing or two from. So hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to our channel. Thank you for always tuning in. If you're new here and you just see me for the first time, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel, okay? Because here on my channel we learn, we share, and we have fun. Yes, we do. You know, in our day and time, we hear people say, ladies, go for what you want. Ladies, go for what you want. If you like him and he's your type, go for him. You know, they normalize the fact that women can go and ask men out and all. But you guys, not everything that they say and normalize is right, okay? Yes, you know, there's a pattern of doing things, okay? There's an order of things. Naturally, biblically, spiritually, anyway, there's an order, there are patterns, okay? So, you know, you cannot tell me that when you give birth to a child, you give birth to an adult and they go from being an adult to being a child. No, you give birth to a baby and they go from being a baby, a child, a toddler, a teenager, youth, and, you know, an adult, basically. So that's why I say there's the pattern, there's an order of doing things, either naturally, physically, spiritually, biblically, and all. So I feel like, you know, when people tell women, go for what you want, if he's your type, go for him and all that, it's almost been a normal thing now. It's been almost normalized in our society, in our day and time. But then, is that the pattern? Is that the order? You know, I mean, I don't want to come here and sound overly serious, okay? I'm not going to say don't shoot your shot, okay? Yes, shoot your shots. Shooting your shot doesn't necessarily mean you go and meet a guy, you ask him out. You go and meet a guy, you ask him out, or you're dating somebody and you propose. I mean, who even came up with the idea of a woman proposing to a man? Does it even sound normal? Does it sound right? You know, I'm not saying, you know, you cannot, you know, there are ways that you can, you know, make yourself seen. You know what I mean? You can position yourself in a way that you can be seen, or even in a relationship, there are things that you can do to facilitate your engagement, okay? That is if the guy wants to even be with you. But you know, the whole idea of ladies go for what you want, you know, women proposing to their men, I feel like that is like reversing the pattern of things, okay? Naturally, spiritually, biblically, that is reversing the order of things. Like I said, this can just be my opinion. This can just me being me, or it might just be the traditional me, just knowing that there's a pattern of things. Because you cannot now tell me that a man should have a child. Do men now have children? I don't even know. The world is changing, okay? Everything is turning around. But I mean, naturally, biblically, spiritually, there is an order, there's a pattern, okay? Naturally, there's a pattern. Now, let me talk about the natural pattern of things, or the natural order of things. You know, naturally or traditionally, a man is meant to find a woman, to chase a woman, okay? I feel like that's chasing. You know, when a man chases you, when I say chasing, as in tries to get you, he likes you, he does all these things to get your attention, then to date you and all that. I feel like that is the initial spice of the relationship. For me, I wouldn't want to have omitted that part in my relationship, okay? I want my man to chase me. I want to be chased. I want people to work hard to come into my life. You can, to an extent, you will tell how important you are to them and how much they really want you. And of course, you have to want them back, okay? Now, don't argue yet, okay? Don't look at it through the other lens, okay? Just hear me out, okay? Naturally, a man is supposed to find a woman, see a woman, like her, chase her. You know, that's the initial spice of the relationship. Now, if he chases her and maybe she doesn't like him, or there's no vibe, or she's not feeling it, or whatever it is, she has the right to say yes or no. if she's not interested, okay? If she is, then fine, you know, they move to the next stage, okay? So I feel like naturally the man does the chasing, the woman does the shakara. I mean, the woman, just, doesn't just say yes from the, you guys, I feel like life is beginning to be too diluted for my liking. I love the old pattern of things, chase me. I act like I don't want you, even if I want you, and then I finally accept, and then we build on that spice, and then we just take it, to the next level, basically. But then things are beginning to change, and people are beginning to accept the fact that a woman can chase too. A woman should, why must it be a man? I mean, naturally, that's the nature of men. They chase. It helps their ego to know that, this is the woman I wanted. I went for her and all that. And of course, as a woman too, you have to know that to build your ego, you have to be chaste. So that is, that I just feel like that is how it should be. It's actually interesting to me now just talking about this thing, okay? So that's how it should be. So it builds a man's ego and just makes the man know that. And when people work hard for something, they value it, okay? Yes. So if a man does the chasing and finally, gets into a relationship with her, he worked for it. Let him work hard for you, okay? Ladies, don't go after a man. Let a man come after you. Make him work hard for you. So he's going to value. So that sometimes be like, this girl, you showed me pepper. Like, when you guys maybe eventually get in the relationship and get married, and then you be thinking, sometimes you just have this conversation like, you were such a hard nut to crack. Those things, that's me. I don't know if I'm advising in this video. I'm just like reminiscing on how things used to be, or what I think, how life or the pattern that things should follow. Just my opinion, basically, okay? Yeah. And I'm saying this because I in the past wanted to do reaction video to some proposals that were done by women, and it's so weird. So when you kneel down as a woman to propose to a man and he says yes, where do you put the ring? Do you put it in the wedding finger, engagement finger, pinky finger? I don't know. Like, it's just weird and awkward and unnatural, for a woman to chase a man, to ask a man out, to propose to a man, to ask him to marry her. I feel like that is unnatural. And I know some people also argue that this tradition and the norm and the culture of men chasing women were made by people. Yes, people make laws, of course, naturally, okay, and that is normal. Yeah, so who can argue that, well, they could have as well made laws and cultures to suit women to do the chasing, okay? Well, that law isn't there. Now, do you want to start that culture? Yes, it's okay. But then how does it feel? So that's the natural perspective of my thoughts. Some people will say, well, this culture of a man chasing a woman, the whole tradition of men chasing women, men proposing to women, men asking men to marry them, they are cultures that were set by people. Yes, cultures, traditions, laws are all man-made, okay? Yes, and I know somebody can argue that, well, we can as well come up with laws and cultures where women chase, women propose, women marry. Fine. I know the funny thing is that I feel like because of the way women are made, because of how we're made and molded, our thought process, just the way we are, how detailed we are, I feel like, funny thing, if women did the chasing, okay, if women actually did the chasing, I feel like it would have been more effective and better, because, for men, most men don't really know what they want, okay? But a woman, when she wants something, she knows what she wants, she goes for it. Yes, she can argue and say that women know what they want when they go for it, That's correct. We're very, very focused. We know what we want. We're detailed. Okay? We know what we want, basically, and we go for what we want. We don't beat around the bush. Okay, so you can argue and say that. But then, even at that, as a woman, feminist or non-feminist, okay, won't you really appreciate when a man really, really wants you from the depth of his heart? Basically, me, I know, because when someone hears me, they'll be like, I thought you're a feminist and all that. Yes, I'm a feminist. I used to tell my someone close to me that I'm a godly feminist, okay? I'm a feminist doesn't mean that I'm going to support women doing the wrong thing. I'm a feminist who supports women. I mean, I support women, equality. I want a woman to be treated nicely, respectfully, and accordingly, basically. I don't want her to be cheated. I don't want her to be treated wrongly and all that. That's the kind of feminist I want. I'm a feminist who is submissive to my husband. I'm a feminist who will kneel down to serve my husband if he wants me to kneel down, okay? But what I'm saying is that naturally, the order is for a man to chase a woman, the woman to take her time to decide if she wants the man, and then they will just build up on that relationship. So that's the natural aspect. Now, for the biblical aspect of a man chasing a woman or a woman chasing a man, I think in the book of Proverbs chapter 18 verse 22, yeah, the Bible says, he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from God. He who finds a good wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from God. Now, the Bible didn't say she who finds a husband finds a good thing and obtains favor from God. Okay, so now talking about it from the Christian, godly, biblical perspective of this thing, okay, even God who made us, man, men, people, humans, that made the laws, that set the rules on how things should be done naturally. You know, before we set the rules naturally, even those who set the rules, even if they're not believers, okay, that is how they set the rule. But then, if you look at the superior, you know, from the top, even God in heaven did not say, she who finds a husband. He said, he who finds a wife. He said, he who finds a wife. Okay, so I feel like, you know God, right? God is God. God is not man. God knows best. God knows how things should be. He's the one who made the world. He's the one who made us. So he knows what is best. He knows the best for us. He knows how things should be done, the best way that it should be done. So he said, he who finds a wife, okay? Not she who finds a husband. So if you look at that place, you will agree with me that it is wrong for a woman to go finding a man. It is wrong for a woman to ask a man out. It is wrong for a woman to propose to a man. And it is wrong for a woman to marry a man. Okay? Yes. Of course, like I said earlier, there are things that you can do that can put you in a position to be seen. And if you're in a relationship with someone who's committed, there are things that you can do to facilitate the relationship. That is if the person is willing and wants to marry you. Of course, if the person wants to marry you, it will be easy for those things to happen. But the Bible never said, she who finds a husband. Okay, what are your thoughts? Tell me, what do you think? What do you think about this idea of women, you know, especially women proposing to men? I just feel like that is, personally, I don't know, but what do you think? Tell me. Do you think it's okay? Do you think, you know, it's okay? Like, you know, things are changing, the world is moving fast, so why don't we also move fast? Why would you say a woman shouldn't ask a man out? Why should she not go for what she wants? You know, go for what she wants, they say, but it's not always the right thing. So tell me, let's continue this conversation in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Do you think it is okay for a woman to ask a man out? Do you think it is okay for a woman to propose to a man? Do you also think it is okay for a woman to marry a man? Okay? And when I say marry a man, you know what I mean, okay? Tell me, if you think that is okay, why do you think so and why not? And if you're like me, the traditional kind of girl, okay, that wants to be chased, okay, tell me why you still think that it should be done the other way, where a man should chase a woman, a man should propose to a woman, and a man should marry a woman. Okay, just let me know your thoughts. I just thought I'd just, you know, come and share my thoughts here, my opinion on this thing, my belief really, and yeah, just to, you know, just have fun with you guys. Okay, yeah, so let me know in the comment section. Okay, so that being said, I have come to the end of today's video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Okay, subscribe to my channel, like my videos, share my videos, leave a comment, like my videos. I see you're watching it, but you're not leaving comments, you're not even liking the videos. Are you sharing my videos? You know, do you want me to grow on this channel? Do you want us to grow on this channel? Yes, you do. I know you do. So subscribe to my channel, like my video, share, leave a comment, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. He who finds a wife. Please go and shut the door properly, please.